I'm going to tell you something which is going to save your time and redefine your understanding of happiness. Every one of us in this world is working very hard to be happy. We spend decades of our lives getting an education, in building a career. We try to find that person that we want to spend the rest of our life with. We buy a house. We start a family. Even in the little things in life, we try to extract pleasure and happiness in our dealings with other people, in what we eat, in what we wear, and in how we look. Now, this is quite natural because one of the constitutional functions of the spirit soul is that it is pleasure seeking. The Sanskrit terminology used to define spiritual energy is ananda mayo biasat. The soul is by nature jubilant and it seeks that same fulfillment through its desires and its activities. But I'm going to stump you with a paradox that we've all experienced, but perhaps we didn't take the time to think about it deeply. Despite us spending so much of our time, our effort, and our energy to be happy, distress, lamentation, and unhappiness is still forced upon us. Now, here's the revolutionary concept that India's yoga wisdom puts forth. Just as unhappiness comes without you looking for it, whatever material happiness you're supposed to get will also come without you working hard for it. When we take birth in a particular material body, the body we get has a built-in karmic balance of how much happiness and how much distress you're going to experience within that body. And one of the main factors which determine how much happiness and how much distress you're going to experience is the activities that you performed in a previous lifetime. So you're probably wondering, if the happiness and distress that I'm going to experience within the present body is already pre-packaged within it, then why should I bother to do anything? In one sense, this is true. But the reason why we all still keep working so hard in this material world is because we all have material desires, which come about by us wrongly identifying ourselves with the physical body that we have. So what's the solution? Instead of working really hard for material happiness and avoiding material distress, look for happiness on a different dimension, on a different platform. Since you're not the material body and you're not the mind, physical and mental pleasures which are temporary aren't really going to satisfy you. At least for now, you have to live in this world with a material body, but understanding your actual identity to be the spirit soul inside, the observer inside. Yoga's prime texts, such as the Bhagavad Gita, actually give us clear and concise methodologies of how we can actually do that. So don't waste your time building a sandcastle that's ultimately going to get swept away. Please start your spiritual journey today.